Hey, what's up? Good morning. I'm just cleaning my mouse off real quick. I have three cats, so it gets very dusty in here. All right. I did. It actually missed me. It actually went to the right of me. It like was coming right. It was supposed to hit me directly, and then at the last minute, it turned and went further south, and so everybody just south of me got absolutely annihilated. If you look at pictures of Fort Myers, Florida, it's destroyed. Drone footage here. Drone footage shows streets and neighborhoods swallowed by the flooding. Here, let's see if we can get images. This is what Fort Myers Beach looks like after the hurricane. And actually, it destroyed some major bridges too. Here, this is a bridge in Fort Myers that was completely destroyed. Uh, Ian wipes out Fort Myers Beach, Florida. The Sanibel. This bridge goes to Sanibel Island from Fort Myers. The hurricane completely annihilated this bridge. You can see it broke it apart in multiple sections. Look at that, just destroyed it. So I was lucky, but obviously other people weren't so lucky. I have jagged arrows. And you get some razor arrows. I don't know where I'm gonna be able to buy them. I don't know if they sell razor arrows here. Probably not.
What can I do for you? You got my attention. Off with you.
What can I do for you? What's on your mind? See you soon.
Hey, what's up, Namanja? Yeah, everything's good. Everything is good here. Man, how am I level 47, but there's no quest here? I guess I'm a little bit too high level. That sucks. And as usual, the boat will pull away when I get up here. It's just every time I go to the dock, the boat pulls away. Let's see if we can catch it. Oh, what a jump. Oh my god. What a jump. Hey, citizen. Yeah, that was a good jump. That was a good jump. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna make that jump. Damn, beer festival wreaths. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right. Well, I'm in flight. Be right back. All right, back. Woohoo! It is a beautiful day in World of Warcraft. Ah, I'm still trying to wake up. Hmm. Jaime, what's up, Jaime? Good morning. Only what? I guess only 11 more levels till the Outland, right? Only 11 levels till the Outland. I'm questing, right? I'm gonna quest, blah, blah, blah. I just woke up. I am going to be questing. I don't see myself running any dungeons today. I know, yeah, that would be nice. I didn't do that yesterday though, Ainbei. I only did like I did 6 levels yesterday. If I did 6 today, that'd put me at 53. It'd be nice to do 11 to hit 58. That would be nice. I don't know how I would find any partners, Ainbei. Who am I gonna find? Hmm. You know me, I'm a solo player. Map. Well, we'll see. I don't like. I have a hard time grouping with other people because you know me, I like to do things my way. But we'll see. We shall see.
What can I do for you? You got my attention. Be good. Here there. Watch your back.
We will see, Ambe. We will see.
Warm wishes to you. Lioness Akar. Safe journey. Be well.
Trying to figure out why this stuff's glowing, like sparkling here. I have no idea. I've got some quests here I don't think I've ever really done before. The ones from the, here we go. Oh, that's not it. It's my buff. Where is it? I don't know why this is sparkling. I don't know why this is sparkling. Not that quest. Just your goodwill. It's not that one. It's not this one. It's not this one. Not this one. Who knows? And they've really shrunk the fucking dead. The dead zone is so tiny now. Yeah, I like Korean games. like like Final Fantasy. Does Final Fantasy do that? I can't remember. Do they have all the sparkly shit? You know me, I'm not a big fan of lots of sparkly shit. Certainly not lots of not Final Fantasy combat animations. Oh my god. Oh. You're supposed to be hidden would pull out all my hair out if you didn't have some vision. Yeah, I don't mind it on certain things. Like certain quest items are very hard to see. It doesn't bother me, but actually like ore, I like it on ore. Like I like ore and herbs and stuff having a little bit of sparkle to them. But it certainly helps, makes things a lot easier. I mean, stuff like this feather. I never would have seen this feather from where I was a minute ago or a second ago if it wasn't for all the sparkle, you know. I mean, here, sparkle. Just kind of look around. Oh, that's right. This is just my perception ability. I have engaged perception. Good point, Ibe. We just turned perception on. That enables me to detect important items in the world. It's like Dungeons and Dragons perception, right? Perception check. Hiriwatha. Yes, that's right. As a hunter, of course. I'm a hunter. Tracking is in my nature, right? I innately have this ability to see things at a distance. Keen eye of the hunter. Yeah, I don't think there's any way I'm gonna get 11 levels today, I'm babe, but you know me. I don't like to put any major stress on myself. We're just chilling and killing, and we'll see where we end up. I wanted to create a guild today too. I wanted to create blue dragons, man. The blue dragons must ride again on the winds of time. So at some point in time, we'll go create the guild. See if we can get a guild going, just for fun, just for shits and giggles. Maybe I'll make a guild and make it noob friendly. Like try to invite people who've never played the game before, just so I can like help them, like how to play the game. You know what I mean? Like give them tips and stuff. Because God knows it's not gonna be a raiding guild. 'Cause you know me, I'm not gonna manage raids. No, thank you. Can I not get up here somewhere? Wow, it doesn't look like it. Well, they really didn't want you to get out of this little canyon here. I guess that's why the steps are here. You think? Imagine that. Oh, out of range. Oh, what? Reset? What? No. Pat, what are you doing to me? Ah, good morning, Zagreem. Zagreem! How's it going? Yeah, me too. I went to bed at 4:30 in the morning, and I have been having a hard time sleeping lately, but it's because my sleep schedule's all messed up, I think. No, you're regretting. That's right. You started working at UPS. Oh my God. It's good exercise, that Green. Good exercise. Working for the Eps, man. Last day of the week, yeah. Yeah, you just got used to it. Coffee does wonders. Making what? Yeah, I might make coffee later. We'll see. Tough choices, I agree. Do what you know you're gonna have the most fun on. That's what I always do. I do stuff solely based on is it fun, right? If it's not fun, I don't do it. That's why a lot of times I don't group with other people because I don't have as much fun grouping with other people as I do playing solo.
The Naru have not forgotten us. Be kind to those less fortunate. What's on your mind? Off with you. You got my attention?
Yeah, what the fuck is a demon classic? Nice, Ian, very nice. Mm.
Be good.
28th of November. Oh god. What's up, Reptilian? Oh, they're doing a 50% in retail, huh? Oh god. 28th. Boy, it's coming close. It's coming soon, isn't it? I bet you just need to get your butt back in WoW.
What's on
We're gonna get Imbe to come back and play. Good morning, Rotan. We're gonna get Imbe to come back and play in Dragonfly. I think they have Dragonfly here. Let's do something. Oh, they canceled Beer 30. Where's my new keyboard? I know it's around here somewhere. Hold on a second. I got my new keyboard for work. It's the K60 RGB low profile. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look at this. Here, hold on a second. I'm going to open up this keyboard while we're updating the PTR. I want to see how low profile this keyboard really is. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? There it is. Where's my knife? You gotta cut into this box here. So I've actually got two of the same keyboard. One's not low profile, one is. And my coworker at work wanted my other one. He's like, I really like this keyboard. It's like, why don't I buy this keyboard off of you and I'll give you the money and you can use that money to buy the low profile one. I was like, all right. Oh yeah, this is definitely more low profile. It's not like, it's actually not that much different than the other one. Hold on a second. I have too much shit on my desk. I've got like freaking laptops and keyboards and empty Coke cans. I basically would hate to see my desk. What do you expect after a hurricane near miss and 3 days of gaming? My mess gets very messy. Or my desk gets very messy. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's put on the gaming sleeve. We got to put on the gaming sleeve. I've got a compression sleeve that I wear on my right arm. Whenever I game a lot, my tendonitis from all the years of tennis kicks up in my elbow. So I have actually a bike sleeve that bikers wear, but I actually use it as a gaming sleeve. Put it on my right arm. It gives me a little bit of compression around the elbow, which actually really helps with my tendonitis. The gaming sleeve is going on. That's when you know I'm getting serious. It's like, oh shit, it's getting serious now. All right. Sorry, let's take a look. Yeah, this is pretty low profile. Let's see here. I'll put it next to my other keyboard. See the difference. It's a lot smaller. Yeah, you can see the keys. Oh my god, this other keyboard's dirty. Please disregard the fact that that keyboard's really filthy. How much difference is in size? Alright, here we go. Discord. I'm gonna send this to Discord. Alright, now this keyboard's gonna have to go back in the box. I think this keyboard was like it was on sale too. The K60 Corsair keyboard's on sale right now. At least it was last week. Normally I think it was like 80 or 90 bucks. I got it for like 55. And then my coworker bought my other keyboard for like 40, so I only ended up spending like really 15 bucks to basically swap from my non-profile, low profile to my low profile, just for work. You know, I'm a programmer, and the keyboards that they give you at work are total garbage, so we got to get our own. I heard Winfrey proc off itself again to Dragonfly. Yeah, 11 levels is a joke. I don't know if we're not going to get 11 levels. I don't think my wife would probably even. We'll see. Hold on a second. But we are sleeved up. All right. It's starting to get warm. It was like 65 degrees this morning? All right, hold on a second. I'll be right back. It's getting warm in the office, man. I walk out in the living room, it's 71 degrees, but in the office, it's 76. That's what computers will do, man. You can see my messy desk. So, oh, I really didn't get a picture. I should have got a lower angle. This is the keyboard I got for work, but you can tell it's a lot smaller keyboard than this massive behemoth. But actually, the height, that was not the best picture. Hold on a second. There you go. It actually might even, I don't know, it might even be better for gaming. It's got the keys are going to be a lower travel rate. You know, you can see, look how dirty this is. This is just dust. I have 3 cats and a dog, and this is dust, man. It's impossible to keep my keyboards clean. But you can see that these keys are quite a bit lower, even though the keyboard itself, like the actual keyboard, this little brushed aluminum here, it's about the same height. Like this piece of the keyboard is about the same height, but these keys are much lower. This is a low profile, so the travel time from the key to actual actuation on this keyboard is much faster. So this actually probably would be better. Even for World of Warcraft, this keyboard would probably be better. So I might even buy another one of these, maybe, and replace this old behemoth that I've got. I don't know, we'll see. I have to, I'm not sure. All right, let's do this real quick. I want to jump on I think the public test realm might be, is it Dragonflight? This is how I don't level fast time. I start messing around. I start fucking around, and the leveling goes right out the window. I think it's Cherry. Hold on a second. It's Cherry MX low pro. Yeah, it's Cherry MX switches. They're Cherry MX. Okay, this is not Dragonfly. So I do not have Dragonfly. I got an email. I actually got an email about getting into the Dragonflight beta, but I don't know. No, it is Dragonflight. See, it says right there, World of Warcraft Dragonflight. Wow, population high, huh? How come if it's Dragonflight, how come there's no Dragonflight characters? So it says Dragonflight, but it's not Dragonflight. I don't know. Whatever. Ah. I need to take a shower. That's why I'm so hot. I haven't taken a shower this morning. We need to wash off the gamer grime from yesterday. That, and I'm drinking Coca-Cola, and of course caffeine is always going to raise my body temperature. I don't know, like, if it's really worth doing all these other quests. There's literally like one other quest, and it's kind of just, it's not really worth it, so we're going to get rid of this. I don't really want to do these. There's got to be a better zone than this. There's just, I need a zone with like a ton of quests. 47. $47.47. I think when I do this quest, it'll open up the others. Pretty sure. Let's find out. You can mess with the new talents. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do. I don't want to do Feralus. I don't really like Feralus. I want to do um, Felwood. I want to do. I've already done most of Tenaris already. I've actually done most of the Tenaris quests already. We're gonna try to do Felwood. We just need to get to like, yeah. Yeah, I rarely do that. I mean, the Hinterlands, like I'll do. Sometimes I do 2 or 3 quests, but I'm not a big fan of the Hinterlands. Here you go, Ambe. Just so you know, I was being truthful. Stefan, what's up, Stefan? How you doing, man? There's there's the gaming sleeve, right? So like if I'm really it's lovely how the camera catches all the little particles of dust because when I look at the sleeve I barely see them. But when shit gets real and I want to like really level play a lot of WoW and my elbow starts to bother me, I put on the sleeve. I call it the gaming sleeve, but it's really a biker sleeve, you know. Look here, I'm in the water. I'm drinking water. I'm bang. The Yeti, but this Yeti cup here is full of Coca-Cola. We got Gollum here in the background. He's also got a necklace with the one ring hanging at the end of it here. Now Gollum holds my cord. So my Razer Viper Mini mouse, the cord goes over here underneath Gollum. He's like the anchor point. Clean that personal hygiene shit off your desk. What personal hygiene shit? My fingernail clippers? My desk is always a mess after I game for like 3 days in a row. It gets pretty messy. Plus, I was sitting through a hurricane, okay? Cleaning my desk was not a priority when I was trying to get shit ready for the hurricane. But yeah, my desk is usually pretty cluttered. It's not as bad as it looks. It's just cluttered. I may buy another one of those keyboards though and replace this big one with the low profile. I don't know. We'll see. For the plastic bottle, it's just a water bottle. What am I supposed to drink water out of? It's just a water bottle, man. I was getting ready for the hurricane. I had to get a whole bunch of water bottles, man. Did you see what happened to Fort Myers? That could have been us. Did you see that? See this? This is what Fort Myers Beach looks like after the hurricane from just a couple days ago, right? This is what look, this is what would have looked like in this is what happened to the houses and shit near Fort Myers, which is just like literally like 90 miles south of me or something, right? Yeah, I mean that's what the hurricane that hurricane was supposed to hit me dead on, but at the last minute it moved south. Yeah, no, it was good. It was pretty scary though. I mean, if it would have hit me directly, it would have been pretty messed up, you know. Damn, level 50? Really? These guys are level 50? No, just this guy for some reason. Oh, did you see the article? I guess Google has a streaming service that I wasn't really aware of, guys. But they're gonna shut it down. Not YouTube, but a different like here. Let me tell you what it is. Hold on a second. So, Google has a thing called Stadia, and actually they're gonna shut it down. I guess I wasn't really familiar with that particular service. So Google's shutting down. So Google's refunding all Stadia purchases, hardware, software. I wasn't really familiar with Stadia. I guess it's a device. I don't know. I don't know much about it. But they're actually shutting it down. And but the good news about it, though, is that they're taking the hardware. Yeah, Stadia. Yeah, but I didn't know about that, dude. I didn't know. Because I don't know much about it. But the thing is, they're going to take some of the infrastructure and hardware and they're going to apply it to, I believe, some of it's going to be applied to YouTube. So it could be a good thing for YouTube, right? Like, some of that technology might be utilized to make YouTube a better streaming platform. I don't know. So, I mean, a lot of Twitch people are going to YouTube. If they could just make YouTube have something kind of like Twitch Prime or something, or you know what I mean, something to help you, YouTube people get to make more money, maybe, basically, I've always hated Twitch. You guys know I've never liked Twitch. I've always preferred YouTube over Twitch. YouTube's more of a general platform, whereas Twitch was more specialized. Yeah. Yeah. Not really. Well, PS is pretty much dominating, though, right? PlayStation's pretty much dominating. That's a very hard market to get into. I didn't even know much about Stadia. I don't know how you pronounce it, but Xbox, yeah. Did you know Xbox? The company I worked for created Xbox. Bay. Did you know the company I worked for actually created the Xbox? There's a little bit of trivia for you, because most of you guys will have no idea who my company is. Let's see if you Google that, if it actually comes up correctly. Who created? It won't show my company, because we usually are behind the scenes. Oh! I think it does show my company. Xbox. The history of the Xbox. Let's see if it actually gets it right. Yeah, if you Google like who created the Xbox, it's funny. It won't show. It doesn't really say where how it was created. But what's funny is when you Google who created the Xbox, my company actually showed up in the results. But when you read articles on the Xbox, it doesn't actually say my company name. Yeah, my company basically developed the Xbox as a networking like cubicle, like a cube, a little cube. It was like kind of like a networking communication device. Microsoft liked the concept that we created, and they actually bought the concept from us, and they turned that concept into the Xbox. So Microsoft created the Xbox, but we created the initial concept idea kind of behind the device, you know. So it's pretty funny. I've actually talked to some of the engineers that worked on the team that actually created it. Hey Mason, how's it going? I don't interact with people on the server a ton, but they seem uh they seem pretty nice, you know. The people the people I have interacted with have seemed pretty nice. Am I done with this quest yet? I'm just killing, killing, killing. I'm not really paying attention. What do I need? Still need a gardener. One gardener, it looks like. Oh, number wise? Well, yeah. I mean, it's not as crowded as like Sky Fury, but here, here you go, Mason. This is what it looked like on my server right before Wrath of the Lich King launched. This is what the dock looked like, right? This is what the dock looked like. People waiting to get on the boat to go to Northrend. Okay. So there's people. So I mean, I don't know the numbers, but there's quite a few people on the server. Like, I'm guessing that these quests up here are going to open up at 48. So I'm a little disappointed they're not open. They're not available now. Yeah. Yeah, see, so this is, well, this is, I mean, it counts, right? But I don't think this is accurate. I mean, 665 accounts. I mean, like, maybe, I don't know. Pretty sure that these represent accounts on the server. Whereas Sky Fury has about 1476. And we know Sky Fury is already locked. So Sky Fury is very, very crowded. Interesting that I would have thought there would have been more Horde on Sky Fury than Alliance. People are always talking about how the Horde, people when they play PvP, they go more Horde. So I'm a little surprised that it's that many Alliance. And Maladath is more Alliance. Which doesn't surprise me once again, it's PvE. Yeah, I don't think, yeah. Well, Ironforge gives you an idea, but these samples look a little bit off to me. But you can see a lot of these realms are, like, my main characters in the Burning Crusade were Grobulus, classic Burning Crusade. And you can see Grobulus is one of the more populated realms. When I say about Grobulus is, look at the faction balance. It's almost 50-50 exactly. Grobulus is really, in my mind, one of the best servers out there. It's for one of the best for as good as you can get. Wow, I mean, that's not saying a whole lot, to be honest, but yeah. I hate Reddit, man. I always call Reddit the cesspool of the internet. But you're right, Reddit probably has better info. But you can never know what you're reading on Reddit. If it's accurate or not. There's no way I'm gonna make 11 levels today, IMB. I'm already getting bored. IMB, I'm already getting. I don't like having to search for quests. Not in a game that I've played since 2004. It's like, you know what I mean? It's just like, ugh. I'm not gonna. Fuck guides, man. Open a guide. Alright, I opened a guide on Bay. Alright, look, so basically zones. Feralus, Tenaris, Hinterlands, Swamp of Sorrows, Searing Gorge. We haven't done Searing... Actually, the Searing Gorge we haven't done. I still think might be a little bit low. Let's take a look. Ooh, Iron Bay. Searing Gorge might be an opportunity. Yeah, Searing Gorge has got some quest lines we can do. Alright, well, let me turn in a couple quests, then we'll hit Searing Gorge. Yeah, no, I mean, we can do Searing Gorge. Final Fantasy Guild. Play Final Fantasy? I haven't played Final Fantasy in a while, man. I always log into Guild Wars 2 here and there, you know, just because I like Guild Wars 2. I mean, I won't ever really seriously play Guild Wars 2 a lot unless they basically you know, they upgrade the graphics engine or do something drastic. Because the way the end game works in Guild Wars 2, I just don't really get it. I don't really get the end game in Guild Wars 2. You know? I just don't get it. God, do I want to fly all the way to Gadgeson? Ugh. No. My boss just sent me a list of serial killers and their astrological signs. And what was really interesting is most of them are Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and Sagittarius. That's it. Those signs. All of them are like those signs. Ton of Virgos. So, since I'm an Aquarius, I guess I'll never be a serial killer. The random shit my boss sends me, man. Path of Fire. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with the graphics. I like the graphics in Guild Wars 2. I just feel like I love the graphics in Guild Wars 2, especially I love the beginning. Like Like if you go into Guild Wars 2 here, hold on a second. If you go into Guild Wars 2 and you start as a human, like that first little village where the centaurs are attacking is blows my mind every time. I mean, it literally blows my mind. It's so good. It looks so good, you know. I love the buildings, like how the colors they use and the textures they use on the buildings, man. I am gonna get distracted because I'm kind of burned out on WoW. I don't think I'm gonna get very far on WoW today. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'm gonna get very far today. What is this? Here's a level 1 character. So this character should be, see, defensive Shamor. So I'm probably right at the very beginning, you know? This is what Guild Wars 2 looks like as a human. When you...
What is that thing? It's huge!
When you first start Guild Wars 2 as a human,
We're under attack.
and you're in the defensive Shamor, and you get like this cool rain and shit, and you know the grass is blowing in the wind, and there's all this lightning. It looks a little dated now. It looks a little dated now, but it's still, you know, it's cool. But what I was talking about is I love the buildings. Like, see the textures of the buildings? They look really cool, right? And again, the cool thing, one of the cool things about Guild Wars 2 is, look, we have the action cam. So when I hit Control Middle Mouse Click, I switch to basically mouse look, meaning like I'm not right-clicking on the screen anywhere to move. I'm just moving the mouse cursor. See, which makes it feel much more like an action type combat system, right? All right, which is awesome. It's a little like the jumps are a little herky jerky. I've always felt like when you could jump and get so I always felt like it looks like your head slams into a ceiling. Like you jump up and then you abruptly stop and go down. See how you kind of abruptly stop and go down? It's almost like my head is bouncing off like an invisible ceiling. Boom, boom, you know, knocking me back down. I've always felt like the jump animation needs some work. So one of my complaints with the combat in Guild Wars 2 is it's very difficult to see where you're hitting the enemy. It's really hard. It's really hard to see the hitbox, like where the hitbox is. I don't. What is my FOV? I don't even know, dude. It should be. Where is? I don't even know where field of view is in here. I have no idea. Here, field of view. See, I've got it maxed to. Yeah, I've got it maxed. You can zoom in. You can zoom out. I have it. But you can see we don't have to select the enemy. I can hit the enemy. But see how it's kind of, you don't really see where I'm hitting the enemy. There's kind of a slight visual that I'm hitting him in the chest, but it's kind of hard to really see that. And that's one of the things one of my gripes about the combat system is very hard to see where you're actually hitting people.
What is that thing? It's huge!
That, soldier, is a threat, and we're going to take it down. Forward!
You know, there's like a big flash when I hit something. Watch. We'll see if we can. I missed it. Let's see if we can get it. No. No. I'm still. It's such a quick. Like the frame of it flashing and like contact is so fast. Notice that I can't even get a screenshot of it, and that's part of the problem. Like the actual animation is too short. The animation of me making contact with my weapon is so short and so quick that it's hard for your eye to really pick it up that well, and that's very obvious there you can see when I'm actually just trying to take a screenshot of it, and we couldn't even get a screenshot of the actual contact of the weapon actually colliding into something, you know.
You will be broken.
Looks like they broke group. No surprise there. See if we can get. We'll try to get it again. Oh. I can't even get it. Getting some great action shots of me swinging my mace, though. It's the field of view again. We can shrink the field of view on Bane. You want? I don't like. I like, you know.
Better than you deserve.
Every time I try to get it, I can't. It's like I just cannot get it. Hmm. There we go. So here you go. It looked like there when I was behind the enemy, I was getting more of a good visual. Let's try getting behind the enemy again. So no, there was blood. Look at that. You can see like the animation there. Apparently this attack bleeds the target. Yeah, so here's the mouse cursor, and then I can go to action cam. But you can see how it's kind of like, it's just not clear. It's not, the combat to me, that's my biggest gripe, is it's not really, it seems a little herky-jerky. It's not real clear where I'm actually hitting the enemy. It's kind of just splashy, flashy shit flying around, which I am not a fan of. Anyways, but I love the game. I mean, I love the way Guild Wars 2 looks.
Gods, what is that
I
thing?
love the art
It's
style.
huge.
It's absolutely amazing.
Soldier is a threat, and we're going to take it down. Forward!
You can see the water is really nice. I'm leaving the tutorial area though. Look out. But the building structures are really cool. Like, they're a little bit dated now, but they're just very fantasy. I love this kind of old European looking, Bavarian style, buildings are fantastic. They look really good. And, the details pretty sparse. But this game came out in, like, what, 2012, I'm Bang? I think it was 2011, 2012. So. One thing that's nice about it, though, is, like, one thing I notice is the character models and the way the character looks, like the textures of the armor and stuff. A lot of times you'll see MMOs where the characters, and a perfect example of this would be Ashes of Creation, right? Where the character itself doesn't even look like it came from the same game that you're looking at. Like, this character looks like it belongs in Guild Wars 2. Like, the colors and the textures, everything looks like the same graphical fidelity and the style as the actual buildings and the ground and everything else. So it all fits together. And World of Warcraft is the same thing. World of Warcraft, the character models and the art style, it all jives. Ashes of Creation has a real big problem that they upgraded Unreal Engine 5, but all their character models and everything still look like, Unreal Engine 3, to be honest. So here you've got a character model. Now, let's see if we can get it. This is a really ugly view, but you can see that the especially the rocks and stuff look like a higher fidelity. Now look at the armor of the character model here. It looks really shitty, like the cloak and everything and the clothing. It doesn't, like, this character to me doesn't look like he belongs in the game where the world looks like this, really. I mean, it's not too bad, but it still looks pretty. And keep in mind, this was a video they showed to everybody to emphasize the combat. So They are doing a good job though of upgrading everything. So I think they're in the process still of getting stuff
More than just a few meaningless possessions. Stuff you know
upgraded.
aren't safe.
Yeah, you can see here with the character creator, they're really doing a good job trying to catch up. They just haven't got to that point yet where they've upgraded all the character models and stuff to make it look as good as actually the world does. I really like the where is it? I really like the goblin looking one or the kobold looking race. Where is it? This one. Like if I played Ashley Creation, I totally would be playing one of these guys here because this guy just looks badass, right? This guy looks really cool. Yeah, I mean it's actually a ton of work, and it really comes down to it's a ton of work. And it comes down to the textures, the texture artists. So you need a team that's going to crank out all those detailed textures and stuff, and that's a lot of work, man. That's a ton of work because, like I said, the game had a certain look to it. Then they upgraded Unreal Engine 5, and I said that when they upgraded Unreal Engine 5 and they first showed like a video on that, right? So we can find the original. I think it was this one. This is just showing the world. Yeah, see, in this one they don't actually show a character model. Yeah, but there was one video where they showed like their characters walking through Unreal Engine 5, and it was very jarring. I mean, it was like, oh my god, these character models, they look like they came out of an MMO from 2013, but your world looks like an MMO from 2022. Yeah, it was. I think any game that goes to Unreal Engine 5 is that's a smart move. Like that's a good move, right? Should I play some Guild Wars 2 today, Iron Bay? What do you think? Guild Wars 2? I just wish someone would put out a Terra private server. If someone could put out a Terra private server as the game was when it launched, I would play the shit out of that. I'm bored of WoW. I'm just bored of leveling through content I've done like 1,000 times. You know what I mean? I want this character to be in Northrend. If I was in Northrend, I would play this, right? I would be playing this. I would be playing WoW if I was in Northrend on this character, but I'm not, and I'm bored fucking tears leveling through this content that I've leveled 10 bazillion times. I've done this shit so many times. I'm bored of it. What's up, Captain Hardcore? I'm just bored of it.
Yo, keep it real.
I don't think I've ever done this quest down here. I mean, I don't even know how to get here. Do we have to swim here? It looks like we'd have to actually swim all the way down here for the captain's. What is it called? Cuergo's Key. There's. I mean, I've got the Wildstar. What do I see? Wildstar. Got it somewhere. God, I don't even know what my login is though. Here, hold on a second. Okay, invalid. I'll give it one more try and then I give up. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it. I don't remember my password on that. But that's a private WildStar server. Private server for WildStar. Hey, Captain, thanks for the thanks for the sub. You can barely understand, not even knowing what. Finally, a second person on live that speaks English. There are Terra private servers. The problem is they're on different versions of Terra, and I've actually got a couple Terra private servers installed. I think I know I've got one, and I might have uninstalled it. Not sure. Let me see. Yeah, I think I did uninstall it because I just wasn't playing it. Because the problem with the Terra private servers, there's nobody on them. Like there was one, the Comunidad 01, which is done by a Hispanic person. It actually is, it played really well. The server ran great, but you go in there and there's literally no one in it. There's like no one in the server, you know.
I got what you need. Glad I could help.
More than 3,000 employees and executives at NC participated in a company-wide internal test of the upcoming massively multiplayer online role-playing game Throne of Liberty. The internal play has consisted of a variety of key features of the game, including the game's expansive character creator. That's good news. Onboarding tutorial, open world boss fights, and massive PvP based castle sieges. The game is still slated for 2023. The company said it would be expanding testing from initial testing to broader audience soon. They have one really freaking loud sound clip playing on their website, man. That is so loud. They got quite a few people. They got some people on this Terra server. Let's announcements. What the fuck? It's oh my god, my virus protection quarantine that shit. Holy crap, their website's annoying as hell. God, that sound on their website is so annoying. We okay, my just my Alright, let's try this. I'll save you guys. I was saving you guys from the horrible music. One hundred. Okay, so I'm going to guess that Terra. I guess that like the version they're on is a much later version. Of course, I mean we'll find out. Look, get the starter bundle. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. 8 character slots, 4 bank tabs, limited pride. Yeah, we'll check out this server. I don't know. We'll see how it. It says Terra's running an older. This is running an older version of the game where Brawler. First of all, if Brawlers are in the game, it's not. It's a newer. To me, that's a newer version of the game, right? What we really want is we want a Terra private server that's basically the way it was when it first came out. But so far, nobody's been able to. No one's had one. Yeah. No one's put out a Terra private server that's like the original version of Terra. Return of Reckoning, Wildstar. Yeah, Return of Reckoning wasn't bad. I mean, I played it. It wasn't bad. I think I still have it. So yeah, I still have Return of Reckoning installed. Pretty fun game actually. I actually liked it, but it was definitely a big learning curve for someone who'd never played it before. You know. Yeah, Surotera I'm familiar with, and I don't think I've ever. I don't. Yeah, I think I've played a Surotera, and it had the same problem. There just isn't. It's a later version of the game, and there just isn't anybody playing it. Like the problem with this is like this guy talking about it. Like I don't even think he understands. I mean, this guy sounds like someone who came into Terra like later on. You know, I don't know if he even played the original game, but just by the way he's talking, like the basic grind is reduced a lot. We did get a new patch to add entirely custom jewelry tier, but then he mentions retail. Okay, well, that sounds decent. Anyways, oh, oh look, look. We go to Mema's Terra in 2021 private server. Look at this. Like, who's got a comment right here in the beginning? Me, right? Great work. What I really want to see is a private server Terra as it was when it was released. And like this guy right here, boom, me too. The guy who did this video even responded saying me too. Someone should just make one. Tons of files that can be found on the web. When 16 was max, I had 3 or 4 60 official. Did play so much. Blah blah blah. I'm glad someone made a private server. Yeah. This is the revamped leveling though. See, this is the revamped tutorial. Like this is like what it was like. I mean, literally like 6 or 7 years after it launched. This is nothing like the original. So this is a much this server. I mean, this is a much later version of Terra. It's not even one that I would want to play, to be honest. Yeah. So I've actually looked at this one before. It's not one that I'm gonna want to play. Yeah. Anyways, so there's always private servers. There's always different private servers that are out there. Like Iron Bay said, it's really hard to find, uh, good ones. But yeah, I'm burned out. I can't do WoW today. I just can't do it, man. I get this way where I play WoW at a certain point, and I just get sick of doing the same content. I get sick of doing the same shit over and over again. It's like all I want to do is get into Northrend and play Northrend, but I don't want to level from, I don't want to spend the next 20 hours trying to level from 47 all the way to fucking 70 just so I can do Northrend. Oh, I'm Banquet WoW forever. It just gets to be, it just gets to be that because I've done it so many times. It's just like, I've been there, done that. Got Return of Reckoning. Well, like I've said so many times before, all I'm really waiting for is a new MMO. I want to play a new MMO where everything's brand new. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got the Paladin, but I don't feel like playing the Paladin right now. Maybe you know me, I change my mind like the wind changes direction. But currently, right now, I'm not really having fun playing WoW, and that's like I said, that's always my defining factor. Is if I'm having fun, I do it. If I'm not having fun, I don't do it. And when I'm playing the Hunter right now, I like the Hunter. I enjoy the Hunter immensely, but I don't like running around doing quests that I've done 10,000 times before. It's just like boring. So I feel like there's better ways I can spend my time today than doing that. So I'm trying to think of something else to play, today that we can stream. That'll be fun. I don't know how many people are. Is there a way you can tell how many people are logged in on Return of Reckoning? Yeah, I don't know. Maylene. The thing is, there's a lot of people that are like EME was the publisher. Yeah, I know they're the publisher, but you know what? You get the idea. The issue is these servers were based on what was leaked in terms of code base, and most of the ones being same as the reason we know. I think like the old days is lost some scrap. See, this is the problem. Yeah, you know. this down with next to WildStar. Oh. And the WildStar's got the same issue as well, you know. WildStar has the same issue. Hey, Ironbay, maybe we should do Star Wars: The Old Republic. What? Are they shutting? Hey, Ironbay, are they shutting down Star Wars: The Old Republic, or is that just that's not really what they're doing, is it? Here, let's um, probably not. Okay. 3 years ago, vanilla MMO ramblings. God, I wonder what I said in that video. Albion Online. Look, I actually played Albion Online for 4 hours. Amazing. And it's an isometric game though. So, oh, I know what we can play today. We can play some New World, man. I'm gonna do New World. I'm gonna do World. They've done a lot of changes to New World and made it supposedly it's a lot better now. So I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna play New World. We can do some fun archer combat. I love the spear archer in New World. It's great. Still good cash flow. Yeah. The problem I had with Return of Reckoning, Imbe, is I really liked doing the PvP on Return of Reckoning. It was really fun, but it's not lies. They've actually made a lot of changes in New World. It's actually, if you look at it's not lies, man. If you look at Steam charts, right? You can see that in the last 30 days, it's got a 50% gain in players. So it's actually, that's a pretty big increase. So peak players, you can see here, it's, what is it at? 34 minutes ago, we had 27,000 people. 24-hour peak is 39,000, but let's see what we got here. We got 38,000, 39, 38. So it's hovering around almost 40,000 people playing, which is, not bad. So we'll see what happens. But they actually have made a lot of changes to New World that, you can go out there and watch the videos on it. But New World's actually, there's some problems with New World. I mean, the character creator is abysmal. I just don't understand how you can have a game that looks so good once you're in the game, but the character creator is just so bad. You know what I mean? It's just really bad.
New World, the game that in 2021 provided the MMO community with some of the most entertaining meme material in years. I played the crap out of this game at launch, but like 90% of the player base, didn't stick around past the first.
How do I feel like Guild Wars 2 coming to Steam? I think Guild Wars 2 coming to Steam will probably give it a few people to come into the game, but I don't think they'll stay for very long. To me, Guild Wars 2 is a weird game. It's like you have to be a certain type of person to like Guild Wars 2. I mean, everybody's gonna like the game in the beginning, but the end game feels so weird, so different to me, and kind of not even that very well defined to me. I've always struggled with it. And even if you go to Lazy Peon's videos, you'll see a lot of videos by him where he kind of struggled. He struggled with Guild Wars 2.
It's been just over 2 years.
He struggled with Guild Wars 2 just the way that I've, struggled with Guild Wars 2. And if you go to, let's see, he's done a lot of videos on Guild Wars 2. Like here, 6 years ago.
Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be playing Guild Wars 2 for the second time because the first time I covered this game in a first impressions video, it went horribly fucking wrong. And it was a really bad video and I wasn't even playing the game properly. I fucked up and it's one of my most regretted videos that I've released on the channel. So we're going to play Guild Wars 2 again and I'm going to approach it with my new format with the pros and the cons at the end. I've played this game a little bit since last time and made a new character. I think it's a mage type character, Elementalist. And last time I played, quite a fun system of action combat and it works really well. I've enjoyed the combat for the most part. The questing and leveling in Guild Wars 2 is very different to other MMOs and there's a lot of ways that you can actually level. You can level through crafting, the world vs world PvP,
Actually, I'm Bay. The video, the information. Sorry, the combat in his video here in the background is a really good example of kind of some of the stuff I don't like about Guild Wars 2. Just referring to the combat, how it's all flashy and particles flying everywhere, and kind of hard to see what people are doing. So if you go to here, just watch the combat. Like,
And it's quite enjoyable.
you know, it's there's so much shit going on.
I feel as though a lot of
I mean, it's pretty difficult to really see like what people are doing.
MMOs don't really
You know, I mean,
nail this very well.
it's
And Guild Wars 2 hasn't really overlooked this, and it's quite a fun system of action combat, and it works really well. I've enjoyed the combat.
so to me, it's to me PvP can be very spammy. Yeah, well, they can be turned off, but it just feels very spammy. Like you're just spamming skills. Like like certain abilities that are gonna make you take less damage. You're basically focusing on how you do your rotations to optimize your damage. And then if your health drops, like starts to drop, all you're gonna be doing is using defensive abilities. But I don't think you're really. Yeah, I know. It's world versus world, but I don't think you're really always like looking at. This is world versus world, so it's not a good example. But you're not always looking at exactly what's happening to you. It's more of like, oh, I know I'm taking damage, so I'm going to throw a heal, or I'm going to throw up some ability that makes me, have more armor and take less damage. You don't care about Lazy Peon's not my favorite. I think he's kind of a weird guy, but I think his videos have gotten a lot better. But the reason I wanted to show you this is that if you get like he's tried to play Guild Wars 2 so many different times, and the funny part is it's a really good game. I'm sorry for my retard video. This is actually a much older one than probably I should look at. Here, this one.
As fun as the early game leveling
So this is the one where he kind of runs into the same problem that I run into with Guild Wars 2. Now, listen.
usually is in MMOs, eventually the novelty starts to wear off, and without a solid endgame to look forward to, people often lose the motivation to hit max level.
I mean, just look at the title of this video. Guild Wars 2, what is the end game? This is the biggest problem I have with Guild Wars 2. I'm just confused. I'm like, what do I do? Like, when I get to max level Guild Wars 2, I don't even know what I'm doing. Like, what do I do? It's not very clearly defined, I don't think.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about the endgame content that Guild Wars 2 currently offers, as for the past month or so it's been my main MMO, and with the recent death of Bless Online, I know there's a lot of you out there looking for a good MMORPG. First off, let's talk about the most popular type of MMO endgame, the PvE content.
The dungeons.
Dungeons are a staple piece of content.
Now, again, my experience with dungeons in Guild Wars 2 has been horrible. Like, every time I've done dungeons, I've had characters that were much, much higher level than the dungeon who've just basically gone through and blitzkrieged everything. And I haven't really done anything. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't even kill monsters because I'd go up to a monster to hit it and it would be dead. Because this high level B in the group would just be destroying everything. So, dungeons were just kind of stupid. Like, they felt like I wasn't doing anything. In fact, what I was doing in the dungeons I ran was trying my best, just trying to keep up to the high level character who's moving 10 times faster than everybody else for some reason. You know what I mean? And I didn't know the dungeons, so he's running through these dungeons, and I'm just trying to not get lost and lose the main group, basically.
And both for leveling up and endgame gearing in most MMORPGs. In Guild Wars 2, however, they're not quite as important. Currently, there's 8 dungeons that you can participate in whilst leveling up. However, unlike other MMOs, dungeons aren't a very efficient way to gain XP. Instead, they're more tied to the story more than anything, and at max level, you'll most likely only do them for cosmetics, so they're kinda considered irrelevant at this point. Instead of dungeons when you...
And like what he says right there, yeah, what he says right there annoys me. Like, so you've got dungeons that are basically irrelevant. Like, they're not good for XP. They're basically tied into the story. I don't know.
hit max level, the point of
Where's his pros and cons? Where's the pros and cons, Lazy? That's kind of what he's known for.
watching. I hope you all have a great day you're looking for, or some kind of gear more convenient spawn point when they're fully upgraded. You've also got mercenary camps, but
Yeah, it's funny in the background music he was playing in his videos, some of the music. It's funny how people who stream MMOs end up using the same background music a lot of times. That's because if you do extensive searches on YouTube trying to find copyright-free music, you're going to end up with kind of the same stuff. It's actually very difficult to find good copyright-free music that you can actually use on these, that's kind of like fantasy themed. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'd say I've given up early, Einbei. I mean, I've played all the way to level 80. I think that's not true, Einbei. I've played a character all the way to level 80. So if I've played all the way to level 80 and I still feel confused about endgame, there's a problem. I'm sorry, but there's a fucking problem. If you play from 1 to 80, solo leveling all the way, and at the end you're like, what am I doing? Where am I going? Then the game is not very. It's not doing a very good job of explaining to you what you should be doing. You know. And I'm not the best person because I don't always read everything. Okay, yeah, I disagree, and I think there's a thousands of people that are going to jump into the game and play, and they're going to be the same way. And I know for a fact because I've seen it. I've seen multiple people, streamers, say the exact same shit. What the fuck's the end game? I mean, AZP, Lazy Peon just said it right there. What the fuck's the end game? And I've seen other people say the same shit. You know what I mean? There's other people. I've seen a lot of other people stream. A lot of other people talk about Guild Wars, and they all say the same stuff. A lot of them, the ones I've seen, they're saying, "I don't really know what I'm doing at endgame." You know, and I've talked to people in game, in Guild Wars 2, it's like that are confused as to what to do. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't. That's true. You probably learn it all if you read everything, but most people don't read everything anymore. Most people don't read all the text. You know, and it should be. You know, I don't want to say handheld holding you, but they should definitely force you into certain areas that show you, you know, what the end game is all about. But anyways, yeah, I think Guild Wars 2 does a terrible job of really showing people what the end game is all about. Because if I haven't gotten to the end game and understood it, then and in most MMOs I play, that's not an issue, right? In most MMOs I play, that is not a problem, right? I know what the end game is, right? Like I played Terra, I knew what the end game was. I played WoW, no problem. You know, I've played so many MMOs. I've played over 30 or 40 MMOs, maybe more. And most of them, it's pretty, you know, you pretty much know what you're doing. But in Guild Wars 2, I was like, what the fuck? What am I doing here? Yeah. But I am going to play New World today. And I think people, okay, here's the other thing. Guild Wars 2 is a great game. I'm not knocking the game. I think it's a great game. I just think the end game isn't very good. Um, but that's just like I said, that's my opinion. One of the things I love about this game, I love the book. I love this. I love how they do the book with the really cool images. Pretty cool. I don't know what all this is. Oh, I do know what this is. I just have to move it. Yeah. Screen moves awfully fast. Yeah, I haven't played Guild Wars 2 in a while. I just can't get into it. I don't know. I don't know what is Guild Wars 2. I can't get into it, man. I just can't get into it.
Want something, do ya?
Realm versus Realm. Whoa, 55 plus? I don't think so. Maybe we can open this door. Well, I think, you know, something like Guild Wars 2, like I played a ton of PvP in Guild Wars 2. I played a ton of PvP in Guild Wars 2, you know, in the beginning of the game when the game first came out. And it was and I actually enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was really fun. And what pulled me away from Guild Wars 2 is there were other This game still is kind of, you see there's a lot of lag. But what pulled me away from Guild Wars 2, I think at the time, was I was still into Terra, and I think, wow, Guild Wars 2 came out in that kind of that heyday when there were so many good MMOs. You know what I mean? You had WoW, you had Terra, so there was quite a few other. I think you even probably might have even had Rift as well. So there were like 4 really good MMOs that were out at the same time. So it was hard to focus on just one because you wanted to play the other ones. You know, and nothing's perfect for sure. And I don't expect an MMO to be perfect, but it's hard to explain. Like sometimes you play a game and it just clicks, right? Guild Wars 2 never clicked for me, like the end game. You know what I mean? It just never clicked. Am I adding friends for WoW? What do you mean? So I'm in some sort of a PvP zone, it looks like. I have no idea what I'm doing here, guys. No idea. I better go back to where the camp is. But I think what's called like I'm like a black knight or something. Let's see, I don't really know how to pull up my character's profile. Here we go. I am a rank 14 blackguard. Can't seem to move this screen. Which is kind of, you know me, I love, yeah, I'm a blackguard. Thanks, I mean, it's like, you know me, if there's going to be a character that has like a sword and a shield, that's usually going to be the one I play. I always thought that the art style of the blackguard is very reminiscent of the Elric of Melnibone character art from. It's very Melnibone-y art style, anyways. Reminds me a lot of the Michael Moorcock stuff. Where am I on this map? I have no idea. Let's go here. I think I'm going to get myself killed here, guys. I can't remember where that camp was that I even came from. I don't think we want to go up here. Oh, level 14. Wait a minute. We can kill those guys, right? Yeah, I'm a blackguard. I like the blackguard. It's fun. Whoa. What level am I? What do these abilities do? Let's see. I'm just hitting buttons. I don't know what they do. Of course, I tried to kill a bunch of mobs at once. Let's see. We've got piercing blow that deals damage. This is respawn in 9 minutes. Why is it so long for the... Oh, you have to click the respawn button. Aiming strike that allows you to further toy with your opponent. What nemesis? Let's talk. Okay, we healed any damage we took, I guess, or any. Oh, I knew I wasn't that strong. I knew I was going to die trying to kill that many mobs, but I just wanted to try to remember how the combat worked. I don't. I think I have like abilities that allow me to see. This is a debuff. Oh, here's my defensive ability, which is good. This deals damage and ignores armor. Beating on weakness. This increases your toughness. This is obviously a stun, right? Vicious blow to the head that deals damage. Also, Dark Protectors. Okay. Well, here we go. Not enough action points. Apparently, there's no guards in the town that are gonna help me here, guys. Wait, nope. Now we're getting some help. See some great graphics here. Okay, there we go. A monstrous rending. Whoa. Oh. Oh shit. Run away. Run away. Yeah, I know I've got some potions here. We've got instant restore health and gradually restores health. I don't know how many I have though. Let's see. Looks like I've only got one of these. I don't know why I can't move this. Yeah. Is there not like an auto attack? Hold the line! That's my defensive. This protects people behind me too, I think. Oh. Just keep VGs, yeah. I don't really remember. Oh, what's this? And then we have these abilities too, remember? Demolishing Strike. I don't remember what my keybinds for these are though. Shield. Oh, Shield Wall. So as you fight, you build up this power bar here. You see it goes up to 4 different levels, and you could use different abilities. And I don't know what my keybinds are for those abilities. But yeah, it's a cool game. No, the BGs are really fun. Like I actually played this a lot, and you can see I even went through and like customized my UI. Like these bars and stuff are not the default, I don't think. And there's also different action sets here. Yeah, there's a lot to this game. Yeah, I know. There's a lot to this game, and I don't really remember it all. Here's like deflect. These are different things. Here's a taunt, and here's throw dagger. Like, so we can throw dagger, which is a pretty cool animation, actually. I don't. What's this? I'm trying to remember how to use the. You played War since it came out until Shutdown. Actually, first. Just play. Yeah. Yeah, the PvP in this game is really, really fun. I actually really liked it. I was trying to remember. I don't know what my keybinds are for these special abilities, though. That's kind of what's freaking me out here. So we have shield, but I mean, here they are. But how do I use them? I know that I would have had these keybound, but I just don't remember. No, I tried to click the ability and it didn't do anything, so... And I'm sure that clicking isn't how that I had that... I'm sure clicking isn't how I had that set up, so that's why I'm trying to kill monsters and figure it out. But yeah, the Blackguard is really fun class. I mean, it's really it's pretty tanky. It may not look like it, but if you know what you're doing, it can be pretty tanky. Let's see if we can find a... We'll get some cool buildings over here. Let's see if we can find a spot where we can maybe kill one guy at a time, like this guy here. I love the throw animation. I mean, it looks like you're throwing a big ass item. Big. So you can see here. I think this is for casters. Yeah. Wild attack that crushes your will. So this is used against casters. And this is like your defense. Hold the line. This is good if you have people behind you. You overwhelming hate shields. This ability here though, this swing strike does a good amount of damage. You can see this. I'm just spamming this one. Look how it just melts his health. Right? Like this monstrous rending does a lot of damage. Very top of keybind settings. Well, I'm trying to figure out where are the keybind settings at. Here, let's go to main. Here we go. So, oh, I like the sound. Listen, here one second. Where's the sound at? What's Creative Labs enabled? Okay, this is one of those games that is older, so unfortunately, it doesn't have a separation between like the sound of your weapon abilities and the ambient sound, which is unfortunate because the ambient sound of this game is really nice. Hear that wind? Here, let's. I love the sound of the wind. The trees creaking in the wind, that's awesome. Okay. But once you... See, I don't know what the keybind is for this Iron Bay. It just says asterisk. Alright, let's do what Iron Bay said and go to the key mapping. You said it's morale abilities? Oh, yeah, but... Okay, so we've got control mouse button 4. Okay, so it looks like we got shift mouse button 4 and control mouse button 4. Okay. So that okay, let's try that. Okay, I know what those keybinds are now then. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can test these out. Yeah, I've got shift mouse button 4 and control mouse button 4 for those abilities. So let's try to build up that bar, the morale bar, and see if we can execute one of those skills. Okay, we're gonna try shift mouse button 4. There we go. There it is. All right, we got it now, Einbay. We got it now. We're in business. The Blackguard is in business. Okay, now we're gonna try 2 guys. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage. Okay, here we go. Shield. We used our shield wall or something. So this skill here, Envy, basically just maxes out my energy bar all the way. Driven by hate. Oof. That's great. Yeah, this is such a good game. It's a really good game. It's very like this is like so old school. Like this is like old school MMO. You know, this has a really. I mean, look at these birds. It's awesome, isn't it? Yeah, this is like vanilla WoW. This is the way an MMO is supposed to be, though. Can we swim? Oh, this guy's level 14. What am I? I'm level 14, right? All right, here we go. We're checking out a White Wolf Neophyte. Look at those debuffs. Ooh. Now, okay, now Ibe, this is a perfect example of what I was talking about with combat. Like, this is a system where it's very easy to see what you're doing. Like, you know, the animations are pretty clear, but the debuffs and stuff that you see are displayed, you know. So you can very quickly, if you're fighting enemies, kind of get a sense of what they're doing to you based on the type of different effects that are being applied to you. I mean, obviously, it's very easy to see that animation. And then the base animation is Hateful Strike, which deals damage and builds threat. So that's what that looks. And then shield. Ooh. And then there's that this attack, which is, yeah. Ooh, and there you saw we looted some sort of, didn't we loot like a purple item or something? You received a dark staff or something? I wish I could move this around. Ooh, here we go. We can just put this over here. And then what's this? This is our quest, right? So we have a nice quest, collapsible quest helper. Let's put this over here. I think we looted this magnificent fireworks. Whoa. All right. With game focusing the fight, some yeah, that's true. That's true too. Yeah. What is this ability? This it weakens your target, reduces their toughness. Oh, nice, nice. So this character has a lot of debuffs. All right, watch. Morale 2 ready. Ooh. I don't know if we're ready for a battleground yet. I don't know how many people are in the server. Is there a way to tell? Here's 2424. You can see there's 24 people up versus 24 people here. Rank 9. So we're going to throw up our defensive abilities first, then we're going to build up all of our debuffs. How do you know how many people are online? How did you know that? Oh, armor reduced. So this horrific wound cuts open a vicious wound, dealing damage, and weakens the victim's armor on the official website homepage. Oh, nice. That's not bad. This is cool, though. See, I like this. I like this kind of old-style MMO, you know? Alright, we're gonna try to get as much debuffs on this guy as we can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got trouble. You're trying to remember what your ACC is? What do you mean when your ACC? Your armor class? What's your ACC? There it is. There it is, guys. Look at that shield with the big, looks like a demon on it, doesn't it? How many people out there in the open world questing? No, you don't. Yeah. I'm just trying to remember how to play the game, you know? Here, let's change the stream. We're going to change the stream description. Actually, no, we won't do it yet. What I'm going to... I'll take a break here pretty soon, get something to eat, like some lunch. What time is it? And I got to walk the dog, too. I'll take a break, walk the dog, get some lunch, and I'll come back and we'll play some Realm. We'll play some Warhammer. Where's my... I think my experience bar is up the top. We should look up here and see how much XP we're getting. Oh, we got quite a bit of XP. Did you see that? My bar was right about here. And then it moved like a good chunk. So this should level us up here. Yeah, BGs are really fun, yeah. How do I do the BGs again? Like, because right now it says parties and warband. Yes. You have ranked up to level 15. So how do I do a BG? Like if I go to, let's see. It's an icon on the mini-map? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so it's this one, the war report? Well, that's the war report. So the orange one, this one? I joined a scenario for every single one. I think. Look how much experience I'm getting. Use arrows. Use map. I think, okay, cool. Sweet. How do I unjoin? Because it looks like I joined a bunch of stuff. How do I, like, unjoin? There's no leave all, unfortunately. I like the one that's the graveyard one. Is it... What's the graveyard one, where you're, like, in a graveyard? I must be thinking of a different one. Let's try this one. I don't know. Maybe I'll just queue all. Ooh, I just love the... oh my god, can we get a screenshot of this? This is so cool. I love the art style they have in here. It's so good.
What is it, boss?
It's not in the rotation. Oh, yeah, my favorite one is that graveyard one. I love that one. Look at this person. She's floating around on some sort of... I don't know, disc. I'm following the floaty disc person. I'm following the Magus, the Magus. The Magus. I see enemies. Yes, I have annihilated her. Oh, my crippling angler annihilated her. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. So, are we winning, right? Are we blue or are we red? How do I know what color we are? How do I think we're red. I think we're losing. I think we're getting our ass handed to us, right? I have different abilities here, like you become filled with unstoppable power. Okay, and then there was another one, this one, you defend one of your group mates. Okay, alright. I recognize that one girl with the long sword. Those are badasses. The like elven looking girl with the long sword. I remember they were always hard to kill. This one here. I don't have enough hatred points. Why don't I have any hatred points? What's going on here? I had rank 15, kills 9, deaths 1. Damage. Where was I? I'm right here. 4,000. Healing. Protection. Oh, I'm number 1 on protection. Look at that. I'm a god. I think we lost, guys. How do I know which? I'm red, so we lost. We just got our ass handed to us. Oh no, we got the cursor on there. And what Warhammer's dying systems this day 1? Yeah, I'm not really sure what. Like, I had some different abilities that showed up there, like this Juggernaut. Anyways, I'm going to take a break, guys. It had Juggernaut showed up. You become filled with unstoppable power. This is kind of like your remove all roots, snares, silencing, and disarming effects. There was a lot of times there where I lost the ability to use any of my abilities, and it kept saying you don't have any combo points, but I don't know. I couldn't figure out why that was the case, so that was weird. And then we've got, oh, you know what? I think it's this. I think when I use Flee, I remember now. When I use Flee, it like burns up all my energy, I think. So Flee is something you only want to use really to like save yourself. You don't want to use it like just to move around. And forces of the order are mighty indeed. Yeah, but we'll come back and we'll stream some more. We'll stream some more of this game. The reason I didn't play this game, Iron Bay, was because it's more Europeans play it. So what would happen is every time I got home from work and I tried to play, there'd be nobody on the server. Like if I tried to do Battlegrounds, like when I got off work, like after 5 p.m., I could never get hardly any groups because there's like, there'd be like 50 to 100 people online, right? There'd be like 50 to 100 people online, so I couldn't get into any groups. That's the problem I have with this server is, and we'll see what happens today, like when it gets to be like 6 p.m. my time. We have to see how many people are online. That's the problem, with this particular round. That would mean that if I really wanted to play, I'd only be playing on the weekends mostly. Otherwise, I'd just be doing questing, like running around questing. But there is level 15 Blackguard. So cool game, very cool game. Yeah, it's a very tiny community. It's too bad. Oh, I got the damn cursor in here. Damn it, I ruined that screenshot. It is a tiny game. But I'll come back and stream in like 30 minutes. I gotta walk the dog, get something to eat, and all that business. So I'll see you guys then. Peace out.